Peace, family, peace, 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 peace. Peace to all the gods in the building. Peace and black power to all the gods in the building. Grizzy gang, peace to the God. Peace to all the family coming into the building. You dig? Chop up game with the family, a quick 30, 45 minutes. See how the family's doing on this Wednesday night. How is all the family doing? Peace to Martin. Peace to Too Classy. Peace to all the gods coming into the building. Shout out to all the family. Shout out to all the family. Where's the family listening from tonight? Where's the family listening from tonight? I appreciate y'all, man. And just a quick update. I know a lot of people ordered books in December. We're working around the clock to get all those books out. So we're going to be getting those to you within the next 2 weeks. You dig? We're waiting on some posters to come in. So we working around the clock. Of course, we're going to get you your order as fast as possible, family. As fast as possible. Okay? Somebody said, thinking about writing a book, any suggestions? Just write it, family. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? Just do it, man. Get you a computer, open up Microsoft Word and start typing. Okay? When it's time to publish, you can publish on platforms like Amazon for free. All you got to do is take the time, take it one day at a time, write a paragraph a day. That's what I did all through college. One of the best decisions I made in my life was taking the time to not party, to stop bullshitting in college when everybody was bullshitting and going to parties and homecoming every week. I was in the library writing a paragraph a day. Paragraph a day. Okay? Paragraph a day made the pain go away. So that's all you got to do, man. Just take it one day at a time. Write that book. When you're ready, put it on Amazon. They do all the formatting and stuff for you. And boom, then you published. Shout out to Los Angeles. Somebody in Los Angeles. Shout out to New York. Shout out to the family. Somebody said, would you write a children's book? I think my books are kind of for children as well. You can read my books. A child can read my books. So, I wouldn't consider my book a children's book. But, a child can read my book. I try to tell y'all all the time, we got to make it where our children are reading the ISIS papers at 10 years old. Our children are reading Black Labor, White Wealth, Powernomics. Okay? We got to stop trying to, and I'm not saying the person who asked that question in general, but we got to stop saying that, okay, we got to give the babies children's books. Nah, children's books are Powernomics, Black Labor, White Wealth, Dirty Little Secrets. Children's books are Spirituality Before Religion. Our babies should learn these things at a young age. Okay? Learn these things at a young age. They should have Rich Dad, Poor Dad. They should have all that. They should be learning about economics and all that at a young age. So those are children's books. So I consider my book for the babies as well. But if I'm going to write kind of like a coloring book, I'll probably say, nah, I don't really see that in the future. You never know, but I would say right now I don't see that in the future. My future, I should say. You dig? But shout out to all the people who write those type of books. Those books are important as well. You dig? I hope everybody's been safe out here. We talk about knowledge of self and economics a lot, but we don't talk enough about military science in our community. I hope everybody's been getting their military game up. You've been going to the gun range, okay? You've been investing in your defense, your home defense. Those are very important things. Very important things. Have y'all been seeing there's been a lot of incidents with a lot of white zaddies out here, okay? Let me talk to my sisters, because when we talk about military defense a lot of y'all just think I'm talking to the fellas. Ladies, you need to be arming yourselves. Ladies, you need to be moving militarily, okay? You need to be moving in a very militant fashion. See, a lot of y'all think when we say militant, we talking to the guys. No, when we say militant, when we say we're at war, we're talking to you too. There's been a lot of stories over the last month about sisters getting killed by these white zaddies they met on Bumble and what's the other, Tinder and all this type of stuff. Just white men they're meeting in person, okay? Then 2 weeks later, We can't find our sister's body out here and a white dude then chopped them up and killed them. Okay? Ladies, I need y'all to start moving very militant. Very militant. Especially if you're single and by yourself. You dig? Especially if you're single and by yourself. Ladies, you need to have 3 firearms. You need to have a pistol, you need to have a shotgun, and you need to have a rifle. Okay? 3 caliber guns. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And you need to move militant. See, a lot of these sisters, they be making little videos. Oh, I'm going to get me a little white zaddy. Okay, white zaddy, girl, you need to divest. And it's turning into divest. Okay? It's turning into a die fest out here. Y'all think and understand, you're easy target for these white men. Let me tell you this. White men historically have always liked easy targets. Always like easy targets. Okay, they have always liked easy targets. So they go for children, they go for women, different things of that nature. Y'all better be ready and prepared for that. Because remember, the cops ain't for you. That was that case. What's that queen's name? I think her name was Lauren Fields or something like that. This is a young sister. Y'all might have seen the story. She's 23 and she met an older white guy on Bumble. And, you know, a couple days later, they done found this sister dead in her apartment under mysterious circumstances. And they haven't even investigated the white dude who she met on Bumble. The cops sat up there and said, well, he's a nice guy. He couldn't have done this. Okay? So let's be clear. You ain't got no protection, black women. The cops are not there to protect you. Plain and simple. We got to protect ourselves as a family. We got to protect ourselves, man. Yeah, all these cops are on code. Remember, the origin of policing comes out of slave catching. Cops are honorary white supremacists. And that's not according to Brother Chase. The FBI has released several reports on this, how much infiltration white supremacist organizations have gotten into law enforcement. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Somebody said we need to go back to Africa. We ain't safe in Africa either. We ain't safe in Africa either. Alright? We ain't safe in Africa either. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in Africa that we don't talk about either. Let's be clear. We ain't safe nowhere. We got to start getting a militant mindset, hunker down, and be prepared for war. Alright? See, a lot of us, we think we're going to move other places. I'm going to move to Wakanda over in Africa, and I ain't going to have to deal with no racism. No. Ask your brothers in South Africa if they got to deal with racism. Okay? They 90%, 95% of the population being controlled by 5%. Alright, family? We got to be clear on that. Ain't no way we can run. Systematic white supremacy is a global thing. You're going to have to stay and fight everywhere. It might look different in other places. See, some people, we think, okay, if I go to somewhere in Africa and it's all these black people, then I ain't going to have to deal with no white supremacy no more. And you realize when you get over there, yeah, it's 95% black, but all the wealth and all the resources are controlled by the white folks, the Rhodesians. Okay? So we got to be clear about that. We got to hunker down and fight. And that's no disrespect to the brothers and sisters in Africa. Okay? Because the real brothers and sisters will let you know. We got our own problems over here as well. We got to hunker down and fight. Okay? See, when the Asian is dealing with something, they don't say, hey, man, you tired of that Asian hate over there in the United States? Just come back to China. Just come back to China. No, they say, nigga, hunker down and fight. You need to start buying some of these politicians. You need to start arming yourselves. All right? These are things we got to understand. So it's nowhere we need to run. We can't run anywhere, even if we wanted to. We got to hunker down and fight. And that goes for our women as well. We have to develop a militant mindset. This is why I'm big this year on getting the black family back together. Getting the black family back together. Because like I say, systematic white supremacy likes easy targets. They love going for single women and children. Single women and children. Alright? They never go for the militant black man. Okay? When is the last time you've heard of the Klan or any of these white supremacist organizations, the Proud Boys or any of them running up on some Crips, running up on some Bloods? You don't hear about that. Regardless of what you think about these brothers, they're very militant. You don't hear that. You don't hear that at all. You don't really see, honestly, you don't really see white supremacist law enforcement run up on Bloods and Crips. Okay, when they take down these gangs, they do it in a very cowardly way. They do it through snitches and all type of stuff. They have to bring damn near the National Guard to take down brothers, okay? Let's be clear. They don't really like going one-on-one with militant black men. They don't ever do that. Okay, whenever they run across a militant black man, they gotta take them down through snitches, or they'll do some bullshit. I'm white and I say so, tax evasion or some shit like that. It's never on no one-on-one mano-a-mano type shit. Alright? Because the white supremacists are cowards. They're cowards. When they don't have a weapons advantage or a numbers advantage, they just go to doing cowardly things. They'll just go after the women and children at that point. Alright? See, when we got brothers like Michael Brown or Gavin Long, then they'll have to get hundreds of white men to take down this one black man. Or they'll have to do what they did out there in Dallas, which was actually very cowardly. They got a robot and blew up Michael Johnson. Now, see, when the black man got the gun as well, then all of a sudden they can't do nothing about it. They're powerless. Our brother was out there giving them that work. You dig? Our brother was out there giving the work and they had a problem with it. So that's some things we got to understand. We got to get very militant in 2022. We have to get very militant, and that's all the way around the front. Like I said again, just for the people who are just coming on here, you need a pistol, you need a shotgun, you need a rifle for self-defense. Let me say that one more time. You need a pistol, you need a shotgun, you need a rifle for self-defense. You need to learn how to clean all three guns. Okay? You need to learn how to clean them. You need to learn how to take them apart. You need to learn how they work. This, and I'm talking to men, women, and children. When I go to these gun shows, children are there learning how to take apart these guns. They teach them this at a young age. Children are there learning how these guns work. Okay? Just like I have, just like I have Knowledge of Self books. This is a classic. J.A. Rogers, Sex and Race. I also have not only books, but films. The Law of Self-Defense. You have indoor training tapes. Okay? Extreme close quarter concepts. Alright? These are for personal defense. AR pistol for defense. Learning the inner workings of the gun. Reality-based training. Just to name a few. It's about balance, family. Okay? It's about balance. So I'm not just talking about it. These are things we have to have. Okay? Knowledge of self, economics, and military science. You got to have all three. If you don't have all three, you're playing. If you don't have all three, you're playing. And you're playing a dangerous game. Something that can get you killed. Alright? And this is nothing extreme. Every community has this. Every community has a gun club. Every community has a stock club. Every community learns about their history. And they even push propaganda with their history. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you we should forgive or forget. Every time I look up, they're building a new Holocaust museum. They're going to make sure on every corner. The Holocaust didn't even happen over here for the European Jews. But they're going to make sure they put one on every corner. Alright? So this is a mindset thing. This is a mindset thing in 2022. Because I'm tired of seeing sisters out here, you messing with these white zaddies, and they're running through you and killing you. We're running through you and kill you. Okay, we got a white supremacist in here. Let's get him off of here. Okay. Let's get this white supremacist off of here. There we go. See what? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. See, white supremacists, they're really powerless. They have to resort to trolling. Okay, that's what they do a lot. That's what they do a lot. They have to resort to trolling. You dig? They have to resort to trolling, so that's a very good thing. Very good thing. Whenever you're doing something positive, the white supremacists come out of nowhere and start trolling. You dig? But the show will go on. Yeah, the show will go on. Absolutely. I just showed that white supremacist how powerless he was. With a click of a button, He just vanished. You dig? Don't waste time. Listen, trolls and many white supremacists, they feed off time wasting. That's their whole goal. They want you to get you to argue and go back and forth with them. Never do that, family. Hit that block button. You turn into Mutombo. I keep a Mutombo jersey on me. Okay, I was born and raised in Atlanta. A legendary Atlanta Hawk is Mutombo. Mutombo used to block any shot. God damn it, I hit that block button. You keep a Mutombo jersey on. You never argue with a white supremacist. It's already a bad faith argument. You block them. You end the discussion. Because their whole goal is to get you to waste your time. You don't ever want to do that. You want to be focused on knowledge of self, economics, and military science. Do you ever discuss any environmental issues? Not really, because that's not really my wheelhouse. Not saying that's not important, but I don't really, that's not my expertise, so to speak. But, very important. Very important. And, that's something I have to study. You dig? We're getting into, I'm getting into farming a lot this year. Just learning about agriculture, different things of that nature. So that's going to tie into the environment, stuff like that. Something that is very important. Something that's very important. Absolutely. We're going to keep speaking truth to power. We got to keep speaking truth to power. Hold on one second. Do I see another suspected white supremacist in here? Okay, never mind. Yeah, put your questions below. Put your questions below, family, if you have any questions. Family, if you don't already, go get the Voice of the Ancestors book series. Okay, we talk about all these three things. See, we have to go deeper than Instagram. A lot of us, we are spoiled by technology. All right, we get all of our knowledge from the gram, social media, TV. We got to go back to the hard copies of the information. We got to go back to the hard copies of the information. You dig? So you got to get the books. Click that link in the bio. Go get the Voice of the Ancestors series ASAP. Okay, somebody said you so-called blacks, Latinos are chosen people. Cool. Whatever empowers you. Man, somebody said, how do you feel about leaving urban environment and living off the land? I'm good with that. I encourage all black people to get some land. Okay? And I encourage all black men, I'm starting this year. We need to all get trades as black men. See, when we're talking about nation building ain't going to start with no Instagram page. I'm clear about that. We got to get our trades back popping. Okay? We got to become machinists again, construction workers again, electricians, different things of that nature. We have to build the house from the ground up. Because remember, everybody says acquire land, get the land, which is good. We do need to get the land. But you can have hundreds of acres of land, and if you got to hire another community to build on that land, you're still within the system. Okay? You're still within the system. There's a lot of power brothers and sisters doing a lot of powerful things in real estate, acquiring a lot of land, getting these houses. But when it comes time to work on these houses, they have to hire white folks. They have to hire members of the Mexican community to come hire. We got to get back right with our hands, family, as man. Myself included. See, a lot of us, we like to run off to college and get a bullshit degree. Because let's be real. A lot of us are getting bullshit degrees, man. Niggas got masters in Gothic art. Yeah, no disrespect to Gothic art. But, nigga, come on now. Let's be real. Then they sitting up here, man, I can't find no job. Nigga, who the hell gonna hire your black ass to tell them about Gothic art? You see what I'm saying? Niggas getting degrees in business management, but ain't got no business. I'm not gonna hire you to manage my business, brother. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that. You dig? People who start businesses usually tend to manage their own businesses. Communications, but niggas can't communicate. Come on now. See, we gotta be realists. A lot of us just go to college just to say we went to college. I went to college just to say I went to college. And I'm telling you, family, if you're not going in there for computer science or nursing or something like that, family, don't waste the time, because the debt ain't going to be worth it. I'm telling you right now, the debt ain't going to be worth it. And we got to go back to getting to the trades. Take you a little trade class, get you some skills, become an electrician, carpenter, what's my other, construction worker, plumber, different things of that nature, and get to work with your hands. Get your own business. This is nation building 101. We got to have these type of things. We got to have these type of things. It might not be the glorious stuff, but we got to have this type of stuff, family. So that's very important. So yeah, acquiring land. Everybody talks about acquiring land, but nobody knows anything about farming on that land, so you just got the land. Nobody knows construction, so you got to hire everybody else to build you something on the land. See, we got to have everything if we're going to talk about nation building in the black community. You dig? Yes, indeed. Oh, now black people we read. We read what we want to read. We read Instagram comments all day. We be goofing and read memes all day. We know how to read. We just got to get serious about what we're reading. You dig? We got to get serious about what we're reading. Now, a lot of people been telling me about NFTs. I know about them. I invest in crypto, but not NFTs. I got to look at them some more. Because I was thinking about doing an NFT for my next book that drops. You dig? So that's something I got to look into, family. You dig? Yeah, niggas be picking up Bibles, boy. Niggas love to read that scripture. That script. You dig? Yeah, man. I'm just letting you know, family. You know, we got to be real about certain things. You know, when it comes to college, do y'all feel like college is worth it? Let's be real. Do y'all feel like college is worth it? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. A lot of y'all don't know. Folks out here with master degrees and bachelor degrees, folks who went to trade school make a lot more money than you. And y'all know I ain't capping when I say that. The electrician that did that 6-month trade school, who spent a couple $1,000s, make a lot more money than you, and he ain't got no student loan debt. Okay, that carpenter, that plumber, they make a lot more money. They make money hand over fist. Okay, they turning down jobs out here. You dig? And they ain't got no student loan debt. Meanwhile, we done went to school 8 years, got $400,000 in student loan debt, and we letting Amy rub in our hair at work to prevent us from getting fired, because we need that damn job. You at your corporate job, okay? It's really not funny, but y'all at y'all corporate job with the master degree, letting Amy rub in your hair. Oh, Shanique, with your hair, the texture, the kinkiness, and you ready to slap the shit out of her, but you can't do it because you need that job. You need that job, okay? Brother Malcolm, you at work, and the white folks keep making you do your fraternity dance. Hey, man, can you show us that Q-Doll dance again? Yeah. Hey, man, Malcolm's about to do his Q-Dog dance again. They're barking. We love it. And you got to continue to do that every week like a mascot, okay? Because you need that job. Because your degree ain't really, you know, it ain't popping like that. You ain't got that many opportunities. So, you know, we got to get right, family. We got to get right. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let me get this white supremacist out of here. We got to get right. Yeah, man. You said junior college is better than trade. Okay, junior college. Junior college is better than, yeah, some people say you got to do what you love, but let's be real, man. A lot of us just be forcing the babies to go to college. You know, we don't really be caring about no damn college. Hell, you get in college, they teaching Christopher Columbus discovered America. Let's be real. Let's be real. And then we got to live with $100,000, $200,000 in student loan debt that they jack up every year. Okay? They going to jack up every year. Yeah, if you're serious, like I say, if certain professions, certain careers, you know, college is a business decision. It ain't going for fun. A lot of us go for fun. Now, like I say, if you're going to be a nurse, that's a good career. Okay? You going to get into computer science or something like that, coding, different things like that, that's a good career. We need that. And these are things that the community needs. So no problem with that. You're gonna do well in that career. But you going to major in duck hunting, gothic art, and y'all think I'm lying. These are real majors. Pottery, nigga, stop. Nigga, stop. Get you a YouTube channel and you can start your own pottery shit, my nigga. Okay? That's time wasting. Because this the thing, you go to school for pottery, they still gonna make you take 2 years of math, 2 years of science, 2 years of history, all that stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with your pottery. Alright? See, that's time wasting. That is time wasting. You just going to college to say you went to college. There ain't nobody asks when you trying to sell that pottery to them. You trying to sell this handmade bowl. Ain't nobody asks, now, brother, where did you get your degree? Are you certified in this? No, nigga. I like the pottery, thank you. Alright? See, we gotta stop playing. Yeah, man. We gotta stop playing. And I love my HBCUs too, but I mean, you know, I'm come on now. What are we really majoring in? What are we pushing the children towards? At the end of the day, what are we pushing them towards? Yeah, trades are good, man. Trades are good, man. They're not glorious. See, it used to be, and this was part, remember, this was part of the government. They took the trades out to school. Remember that? See, a lot of us, my father got his trade in high school. A lot of us got fathers and grandfathers that got trades in the school. You started off trade school in the school. All right? Who remember that? You don't have that now in high school. This used to be courses you had to go through. They used to put you, now everybody's on what they call the college prep course. Okay? The prep course for college. Everybody's on that course now. So ain't nobody taking no trade in the high school. Very few high schools still have workshops in them. But it used to be coming up in the 60s, the 50s and 60s, 70s even. You had to have a little trade. You went through the trade classes. So it was cool. It wasn't, nobody was tripping. Hey, if you ain't going trying to go to college, ain't nobody tripping. You dig? You can go and be a machinist, learn how to weld, learn how to do for different things, learn how to do construction in high school. But they took that out the high school. And everybody started pushing, getting you a suit and tie and getting you a corporate job. Which, like I say, there's nothing wrong with that if that's the course you want to go on. But, my nigga, getting hundreds and $200,000 of debt to be a secretary? You dig? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the beautiful sister, Miss Brownsky and Batty. Shout out to the family in the building. Okay, shout out to Sean. Shout out to the family. But these are real conversations we got to have with the family. We got to really have these conversations. Because student loan debt is killing us. Student loan debt is killing our people. And y'all know this. Y'all know I ain't exaggerating by this. Some folks can't even afford to invest because Sally Mae is taking all their little check. Okay? I know a lot of people who want to one with Sally Mae. You dig? Somebody said, not true, my brother. College is a wonderful thing. I believe it's in the purpose. Hold on, damn, Instagram, slow down the comments. I believe it's in the purpose to see if college or trade is the best for them. That's cool. But, I mean, so you just going with the flow? So, if I'm, all right, going by your advice, let me see if college is best for me. Let me go to college 2 years and get $50,000 of debt to realize this shit ain't for me. Nah, I ain't going to tell the babies to do that. I ain't going to do that. You need to make up your mind in high school. And let's be real, parents. You know your kid ain't ready for no damn college. Your kid graduated with a 2.4. You were on his ass left and right in order to get that high school diploma. What you think he going to do when you send him to Howard? You dig? Stop forcing the kids to go to school. Because that's what be happening a lot of times. A lot of times you be forcing the kid to go to school. Your son barely graduated, and here you are shipping him off 6 hours to college, and then you mad when he didn't played around and flunked the first semester. He wasn't ready for no college. He wasn't mature enough for college. Okay? He should have went to trade school. He should have became a barber. Something like that. You dig? Until he got back right and was able to focus and go to college if he still wanted to. Let him get some money in his pocket. Because that'd be really what folks be wanting. Folks really want the money. Let him get some money in his pocket, and now if he making 40, even 30, $40,000 a year, if he still decide he want to go to college, let him go to college now. Okay? But a lot of y'all know, it be folks all the time, barely graduated high school, got a 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, and we shipping them off to college. They don't know what they want to do when they get there. And then so they do what most people do. Hey man, what major make the most money? Oh yeah, computer science. Then they just get in computer science, don't like the code, don't like to do none of that. Then they change their major. They have an epiphany. They change their major to business because that's what we like to change it to. And then they go learn from a professor that ain't even got no business. All right, that happens a lot of times in college as well. We sitting up here learning from somebody who ain't never started no business. Okay, ain't good in no business at all. And then they realize after year 1, year 2, they got a 1.8 in college. They got $50,000 in student loans. Oh man, damn, I don't want to do college no more. I want to go to a trade school. Stop, man. We got to stop doing that. So I think we need to help. We need to make up our mind early. We got to make up our mind early. I hear what you're saying. Go to college to get the experience. Go to college to see if you like it. But understand, you trying to see if you like it, going to cost you about $20,000. And that's on the light end. That's on the light end, family. Okay? Y'all going to these Spelman and Morehouse shit. Spelman and Morehouse, these motherfuckers charging $100,000 a year. Shout out to them, shout out to the HBCUs, but damn. So you trying to see if you like it? That's going to cost you 100 racks. A semester, a year. Okay? So we got to be real. So that's why it's important to sit down with the babies. All right, son, I love you. You graduated with a 2.5, though. I don't think you need to go to college. What I think you need to do is you need to go get a trade or something like that. Get you a barbershop. You real good with the word of mouth. You got a lot of homies. See if they'll line you up for a second. Do that for 6 months to a year. See if you like that. Okay? You need to go to barber school. Sister, you already been doing everybody hair in high school. Okay? You need to do some hair. We're going to send you to, what's the school? Cosmetology school or whatever it's called. And that's what you need to do. Now, if you still want to go to college after that, you done got your little bread in your pocket. You still want to go to college, let's start off with the junior college down the street. Okay, that only charge $5,000 a semester. You don't need to be trying to go to UGA right now. You don't need to be trying to go to Morehouse or Spelman right now. Because I know you, nigga. You like to play. You like to party. You party pants right now. Okay, so start off with the junior college. Get you some credits and ease into it. Now, by the time you become a sophomore or junior, you got your sophomore credits. Then let's try to go to the school you mature. You got your little money in your pocket. You know this is what you really want to do. But just as soon as they graduate, just to tell everybody they going to college, stop that. Because it hurt them in the long run. Then they go to college, flunk out, and they still got to pay back that money. And understand, time is money, family. Time is money. That money, that $100,000 that you spent at Spelman, goofing off and playing around, trying to force them to college, you could have put that $100,000 into Apple stock. And it'd have been appreciating over time. See, time is money. That's why I'm not big on just sending them to college and letting them play around. Okay, that's why we don't need to play around, because time is money. All right? Shit, when I went to college in 2014, Apple stock was like at $28. The shit is sitting at $182 now. If I had took that $100,000 in college and put it in Apple stock, meanwhile, let that money sit and appreciate, and me get a trade, or me continue to write my books or do whatever, I've been well off. I've been well off. So this is smart thing. Like I say, I'm not big on just letting people, hey man, let them live their life. Let them have their experience. Shit, the experience costs money, family. That's all I'm saying. Just my perspective. Just my perspective. Let me see. I got a lot of comments, a lot of opinionated people. Got a lot of opinionated people in the room. This is a good conversation though. Yeah, find out what your kids are into. Exactly right. Find out what your kids are into, man. Stop forcing it on the kids. Some of you niggas might need to send your kids to the military. Some of them need some discipline. That's another option. Okay? That's another option. Let them go to the military. Let them do that 4 years, and then they can come out and go to college for free if they really want to do it. But y'all know y'all kids. Okay? Y'all know y'all kids, man. Y'all know, listen, man, I love my son, but he a little knucklehead. If I send him over here to this college, he ain't gonna do nothing but goof off that first 2 semesters. Okay? And he gonna be $20,000, $30,000 in debt. And y'all really need to think about it, because many times when you go to college, the loan's coming out in your name. They ain't coming out in the child's name. They coming out in your name. All right? Because they gonna want to get your credit. You know, ain't no high schooler got no great line of credit, so they ain't gonna get them no loan. They gonna put the loan on you. So why y'all trying to do all this for pride and experiences, and I'm gonna let him live his life and just have fun? Nigga, that credit report gonna be real fun too. You dig? Let me see. That's why you got to do different summer jobs, and internships, different things of that nature. Absolutely, find the kid's passion. That's right. You got to do these type of things, family. You got to do these type of things. Yeah, man. You said your little cousin said forget college, he opened up his own barber business. Right. That's a smart man. You got to know yourself. Like I say, now if you got a kid that's very intelligent, they've been wanting to be a nurse since they were a little kid, and they're a great student, then boom, go to college and be that nurse. You dig? I'm all for that. Go to college and be that nurse. Go to college and be that nurse, because they're focused on it. And that's going to be an investment they're going to be able to get dividends from in the future. All right? But you sending little Malcolm off because he just pop up one day and say, man, shit, I heard engineers make a lot of money. Shit, I think I want to go be an engineer. Hell no. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. See, that's another thing. I had good parents, because they told me that, nigga, you are not finna be no engineer. I know you. And they were right. All right? They were right. Nigga, you bullshit. You got to be able to tell your kids that. See, we don't be wanting to tell our kids, like, hey, I don't want to crush my kid dreams. Nigga, that ain't no dream. This nigga just trying to do something. All right? You ain't trusting his dream. You trying to save his future. Okay? No, I did not go to Mississippi State. I went to Jacksonville State. But I'm very familiar with Mississippi State. The family owns a lot of land out there in the Starkville area. That's where my family goes back. We go back to the Starkville, the Mississippi area. So we always in Starkville. Shout out to Starkville. Okay, we got a lot of land out there and different things of that nature. Shout out to the whole Mississippi, man. Shout out to all my Mississippi family. I love Mississippi. That's my second home. Okay? That's my second home. Everyone is intelligent in their own way. Some academically, some physically, and they grow up to be badass athletes. Others, their gift, like poetry, painting. There's a place for everyone. Yeah, there's a place for everyone. Like I say, I ain't knocking people. If your passion is poetry or painting, cool. But don't waste $100,000 going to college to do it. Shit, you can start painting right now, make an Instagram page, and put it up and show people your art. Because all that shit is subjective. All of it's subjective. I be seeing people talk about Picasso and all this type of stuff. Look like this nigga that just threw some paint on the paper. And people talking about it's so beautiful. So all of it's subjective anyway. So you gotta have the best. You gotta make up in your mind what's the best route for you. Not trying to fit everybody else's route. Yeah, man. But this is a good conversation, family. I'm about to get off here. Listen, family. Make sure you click that link in the bio. You go get the Voice of the Ancestors book series. Okay, these are things that we talk about. We actually talk about college in there. We actually talk about things that our athletes can do, our black athletes, to help better the community. Okay, this shit is deeper than Instagram. We ain't just talking about Mansa Musa and Kemet all damn day. All right, we talking about economics. In the book Voice of the Ancestors Volume 3, we talk about guns. Okay, different bullets, different caliber of guns, what you should have in your house. We talk about having evacuation plans for your family, just in case something happens. These are important things to know. These are important things to know. So make sure you get the Voice of the Ancestors book series. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. You dig? And also make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you don't know already. Voice of the Ancestors Chase. Voice of the Ancestors Chase is the YouTube channel. Okay, that's where you're going to see the playback of the lives and the other different things. Sometimes I go live on there as well. Shout out to my family in Kenya. Shout out to my family in Kenya. Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure y'all follow. Yeah, follow this page and follow my personal page, It's Chase to God as well. They always shadow banding me on here. And by the way, family, as a reminder, we're going to have a powerful relationship conversation on Friday. I hope y'all ready for that. That's going to be crazy. See, what we're going to do on Friday is, like I said, we've been seeing sisters being killed out here, messing with these white zaddies. We know we are at times of war right now. We have to get the black family back together. Okay, 1 in 4 black women will be married. That's unacceptable. We got to get those numbers up because the black family, that's the original Trinity. That's what our ancestors were talking about. They didn't say Aset and Haru. They said Asar, Aset, and Haru. The black man, woman, and child. Okay? This is where all the major Western religions come from. This is what they were trying to say was perfection. When these three are together. So on Friday, we're going to do a powerful conversation. We're going to ask ladies, what do you want in a man? Okay? And what are you willing to do to get that man? So I'm going to bring a lot of ladies on. Y'all can call in. I'm going to have you do the live conversations because it's always, to me, a lack of communication between men and women. Then on Saturday, we're going to reverse the question for men. Men, what do you want in a woman? And what are you willing to do to get that woman? Okay? So 2 things. Because everybody sit up here. You know, I had sisters, I want dude who he's 6'4". I want him to make 6 figures. Cool. No problem, sister. You can have, you know, whatever you want, you can have. However, what are you willing to do to get him? You being 5'4", 225 ain't helping. Shit. Let's keep it a buck. You ain't finna get to know T'Challa at 5'4", 225. You dig? You ain't finna get him. So we gonna have to clean that up. You're gonna have to get in the gym. You're gonna have to work out. So that's why we ask the questions, what are you willing to do to get him? Everybody can have all these dreams and talk about manifestation. Manifestation without work is dead. Manifestation, you can pray on a man all day long. All day long. Hell, I'll pray with you. God damn it, hit me up on FaceTime. I'll pray with you. But if you sit up there and you don't start praying with your feet, as Frederick Douglass would say, meaning get active, in order to empower yourself, in order to go get that man, it ain't gonna happen, sister. It ain't gonna happen. You dig? So we gotta have these conversations, family. So that's gonna be on Friday. I hope y'all ready for that. But it's your brother Chase. Let me get off here because I gotta go work on myself. You dig? I gotta go work on my, oh Lord, here y'all come. No body shaming. No, motherfucker. You gotta get in shape. See, we ain't finna be soft on. We can't be soft in 2022. Ain't no body shaming. This about being healthy. This about being healthy, wealthy, and getting what you want. Okay? Healthy, wealthy, and getting what you want. Nigga, all that, ain't no body shaming, all that. You dig? We gotta stop. We too damn sensitive and nice to folks. You dig, sister? I love you, but 250 is not gonna work. Okay? 250 is not gonna work. So it ain't nothing wrong with these men. It's just the fact that you 5'4", 250, and don't nobody want to date a Teletubby. Okay? You dig? So that's what it is, family. We're gonna have some raw talk on Friday. Make sure you click that link in the bio. Get the Voice of the Ancestors series. That's a way that you can support the page. Again, if you've ordered the books, they're on their way. We're working around the clock to get them out to you, family. If you want some updates, just hit me up, email me, or DM me. DM me, it'll probably be faster. But until next time, family, you know what it is, man. It's your brother Chase. Peace and Black Power. I'm out.